Welcome to our channel, where world cuisine is explored through the screen. If you're a street food lover, don't forget to subscribe and like. Now, let's begin. Erkuai is a signature rice cake from Yunnan. Easy to make, but involving elaborate steps. First, the rice is cooked, then ground into a paste and flattened into thin cakes. The baking process is crucial to creating the delicious aroma of the cake. Rice cakes with fillings of meat, eggs, or vegetables are an attractive and nutritious dish. Doesn't it look delicious? Baba pastries, with their crispy crust and generous, flavorful filling, are the perfect breakfast or snack. The rich filling blends wonderfully with the crispy crust, creating an irresistible taste. Baba pastries are not only delicious, but also evoke a warm and cozy feeling, making them a great choice for those who appreciate simplicity, yet full of flavor. Have you ever tried this pastry? Steamed cornbread baba, with its soft, sweet crust made from fresh corn, is a warm breakfast treat. While pan-fried cornbread has a crispy crust and a soft corn filling, creating a perfect combination of crispiness and softness. Both offer the natural sweetness of corn, simple yet appealing. Will you choose the soft steamed cornbread or the crispy pan-fried cornbread to start your day? Milk cheese is grilled directly on the stove. The outside is melted and slightly charred, while the inside remains soft. When pulled apart, the sticky, gooey cheese is very appealing. Isn't it tempting just to look at? The lightly crispy eel skin, combined with the tender eel meat, creates an attractive dish in every bite. Each piece of stir-fried eel is not only delicious, but also provides a feeling of fullness and satisfaction, making you unable to stop eating. Have you tried this stir-fried eel dish yet? And what is its special flavor like? Freshly mixed noodles at Yunnan market are an indispensable dish in daily life, made from fresh and delicious ingredients. When mixed with soy sauce, the dish becomes fragrant, rich, and memorable for anyone who eats it. This dish is not only delicious, but also nutritious, easy to eat, and suitable for all ages. Have you tried it yet? And what was your impression? The dumplings are fried first, creating a crispy crust. When you bite into it, you'll experience the perfect combination of the crispy crust and the meat filling, with delicious broth oozing out, making each bite even more appealing. Then, the dumplings are lightly steamed so that the top remains soft and smooth, perfectly complementing the crispy bottom. Isn't this type of dumpling always meant to make you eat slowly, to fully savor each flavor? The duck is roasted evenly. The skin is taut, reddish brown, and the fat melts, giving the skin a beautiful shine. When cut open, the meat retains its moisture. Isn't the skin alone enough to show how meticulously prepared it is? Fresh oysters mixed with eggs are fried until the outer layer is lightly crispy, while the inside remains soft and smooth. The oysters are plump, the eggs fragrant, and it's best eaten hot. Although it looks simple, making the dish truly delicious requires skill in frying the oysters and eggs until they are both crispy and soft. This dish really demands finesse in every step. Stinky tofu has a distinctive smell, but when fried, the outer layer is crispy while the inside is soft and creamy. This dish is often served with spicy or sour sauce, creating a perfect combination. Although the smell may make many people hesitant, the unique flavor of this dish is very appealing and unforgettable. Isn't it true that the harder it is to eat at first, the more worthwhile it is to try? The squid is grilled directly, turning it evenly to prevent it from drying out. When cooked, the squid curls up and emits a very distinct aroma. Aren't grilled dishes always captivating? We'll stop here. Please continue watching the video for a more complete view. We hope you enjoyed our video. Which dish did you like best? Leave your comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video.
锅边煎饼，小八份多少钱？包起来，这是生鲜肉皮。
甘蔗汁10元一杯，10元一杯。甘蔗汁10元一，甘蔗汁10元一杯。放不高的，欢迎品尝，好吃咱们。10几个，水晶的牙齿吧。2个。不够，点5块钱不够，现场好吗？
Welcome to our channel, where world cuisine is vividly recreated through every frame. In today's video, let's explore Pakistani cuisine, flavorful, energetic, and captivating. If you love street food, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, let's get started. One, flatbread. The first dish is flatbread, a familiar bread in most Pakistani meals. The flour is simply kneaded with water and salt, then baked directly on a hot stove. Simple, yet practical. No oven or complicated recipe needed, just hands and experience. The bread is cooked with natural charring marks. The aroma of flour mixed with the smoky smell of the stove is very distinctive. People eat it every day, wrapping meat, dipping in sauce, eating it with curry, or simply breaking it apart and eating it on its own is enough to fill you up. Despite its simplicity, flatbread remains the foundation of the entire meal, clearly demonstrating a way of eating to sustain life. Simple, sufficient, truly eating to live. The fish is left whole, cleaned and seasoned quite heavily, then dropped directly into a pan of boiling oil. No cutting into pieces, no deboning beforehand. Everything is kept in its original shape, as it was when it was still swimming underwater. When fried, the outer skin quickly turns golden and crispy, slightly puffed up, creating a very satisfying sizzling sound. Inside, the fish meat remains soft, moist, evenly seasoned, not dry or crumbly. This cooking method clearly shows respect for the ingredients. No concealment, no excessive alteration, allowing the fish to express its inherent flavor. Eating the fish while still seeing its original shape from head to tail allows you to fully appreciate the true nature of the dish, right? Katamba is a thick, fluffy fried bread, often eaten in the morning. The dough is carefully fermented, puffing up when fried, with a golden brown exterior and a soft, chewy interior. The vendors work very quickly, as if they've repeated this action thousands of times. It's not a fancy dish, but it leaves a lasting impression because of the satisfying and warming feeling it provides. Isn't a breakfast like this enough to give you energy for the whole day? Large potato slices are dropped directly into a pan of boiling oil until the outside is golden and crispy, while the inside remains soft. When removed from the pan, the vendors immediately toss them with a spicy and savory spice mixture, creating a very distinctive aroma. No one tries to make it look fancy or elaborate. It just needs to be hot and flavorful. In Pakistan, French fries aren't just a side dish. They're a serious part of street food, filling and energizing enough for a quick meal. Minced meat is stir-fried directly on a tawa, a large, flat pan often used outdoors. On the hot pan, the meat is mixed with onions, chilies, and familiar spices. As the heat increases, the aroma spreads quickly. That aroma spreads, enveloping the surrounding space. Eat with freshly baked naan. People tear the naan and scoop up the meat. Everything happens naturally and simply, without the need for knives, forks, or elaborate tables and chairs. .1 Karahi. Karahi is the soul of Pakistani cuisine. Cooked over high heat in a thick metal pan, the meat is quickly stir-fried with tomatoes, ginger, garlic, and spicy seasonings. It's not fancy. It doesn't cater to the palate. Karahi is spicy, rich, and has a straightforward flavor. It's best eaten while still hot, dipped in hot, hand-torn flatbread. A dish born for everyday life. Simple, yet memorable. This is tawa keema, a familiar, everyday dish in Pakistan. Minced meat is stir-fried in a large pan with onions, chilies, tomatoes, and traditional spices. Using plenty of oil to retain heat and flavor, it's served hot with bread. Simple, quick, and in the true Pakistani style of eating to gain strength. Alongside tabakima is naan bread, almost indispensable on the table. The dough is kneaded by hand, baked on a hot surface or in a clay oven. When cooked, the bread puffs up slightly. The outside is slightly crispy, and the inside is soft and chewy. Naan is not only used as an accompaniment, but also to scoop food, absorb sauces, and preserve the flavor of the main dish. It's simply hot bread and stir-fried meat with rich spices. But without naan, the meal seems incomplete. Lamb is steamed slowly over low heat, allowing each piece of meat to cook gradually and retain its moisture. This method is not rushed or noisy. It relies only on time and patience. The spices are used sparingly, just enough to enhance the flavor without overpowering the original taste of the meat. When eaten, one can clearly feel the natural sweetness and distinctive aroma of the lamb. This dish is for those who truly understand meat without needing to show off their cooking skills. Because if lamb loses its original flavor, what's the point of calling it lamb anymore? This famous rice dish combines long grain rice, meat, carrots, raisins, and mild spices. Not overly spicy, not too oily. Everything is balanced and subtle. This dish often appears on important occasions, showcasing Pakistani hospitality. Katakat is a dish of liver and offal, minced directly in a hot pan, the knife clashing against metal, creating a unique rhythm. Everything is stir-fried quickly over high heat, without pause. The aroma of spices is strong, intense, and direct. This is not an easy dish to eat, and certainly not one that pleases everyone. But for many, it is precisely that rawness that creates an irreplaceable appeal. Pakistani cuisine doesn't need to be elaborate to impress. It just needs to be flavorful enough to be memorable. Thank you for watching until the end of the video, and who knows, your next culinary journey might be waiting for you elsewhere. If you enjoyed this, please support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. That's the motivation for us to continue our journeys. Welcome back to the channel where we explore culture and cuisine through stories and flavors. China opens up a journey where tradition, seasons, and flavors intertwine, going far beyond just eating and drinking. In this video, we'll visit Sichuan, Beijing, and Harbin. If you love authentic local cuisine, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Now let's begin. As night falls over Beijing, the city takes on a different appearance. Lanterns illuminate parks and historical spaces, casting warm hues over ancient streets. Chrysanthemums bloom, symbols of purity and true love. Light and flowers blend together, creating a gentle interplay between past and present. Do you know what one of Beijing's iconic dishes is? It's Peking duck, not just a dish, but the essence of Chinese cuisine. This dish is prepared using a traditional recipe roasted in an old-fashioned oven. This cooking method results in a thin, crispy skin, while the meat inside remains tender, juicy, and naturally sweet. The way it's enjoyed is also unique. Each piece of duck is wrapped in rice paper with cucumber, green onions, and a signature sweet sauce. The ingredients may seem simple, but the flavor is the culmination of generations of meticulous preparation. Whether you're a local or a tourist, have you ever tasted this culinary masterpiece? Giant black sesame fried dough sticks. There's one pastry that rarely disappoints. Do you know about it? Sesame glazed toast looks simple, but its flavor is unforgettable. The golden crispy crust is chewy on the outside, while the inside remains soft and moist. The sesame syrup adds a rich sweetness and distinctive aroma, perfect for cold days. This is a familiar street food chosen by locals almost without hesitation. Black bean sauce noodles at Beijing Market are rich in flavor. The noodles are handmade, maintaining just the right amount of chewiness. Simple yet addictive, truly embodying local cuisine.
师傅，您吃哪个的？
Do you know this snack that's associated with the childhood of many Chinese people? Yes, mi hua tang, also known as roasted rice cakes, is a traditional snack made from puffed roasted rice. Rice grains are mixed with syrup, peanuts, and nuts, then roasted and pressed into a block. Crispy, chewy, and mildly sweet, it looks simple, but evokes memories and is incredibly addictive. It can be considered a very popular snack in northern China. If you have the chance to visit Beijing, try roasted rice cakes once to see how amazing they taste. Who would have thought that the icy winter in Harbin could be so vibrant? Harbin enters winter where snow is not an obstacle, but becomes the focal point of all experiences. The opening ceremony featured giant ice sculptures and dazzling fireworks against the icy sky. The cold and silence blended into beauty. Laughter and skiing transformed the cold winter into a festival. Have you ever enjoyed a meal served in an aluminum lunchbox? This aluminum lunchbox is a traditional dish from northeast China. Rice, vegetables, and meat are packed together and slow cooked until the flavors blend. It looks simple, but it warms your stomach during the cold winter months. Sweet and sour pork. This is the simplest Chinese street food. Fresh eggs are baked on bread layered with seasoned meat and then sandwiched between the bread. Quick, hot, and perfect for busy mornings. Just one bite and you'll understand why it's everywhere. If you have the chance, try it and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Giant fried dough sticks.
这不是，这是水淀粉，这水淀粉。
As winter passes, Sichuan welcomes spring with a slow pace of life and gentle smiles. Cherry blossoms bloom slowly, adorning the trees with pale pink and white blossoms. People stroll gently under the trees, taking photos, pausing and breathing. Here, spring isn't noisy just enough to make people smile. This dish surprises many. Free-range chicken is chopped into small pieces, lightly grilled or roasted, then mixed cold with herbs, chili oil, and spices. The fresh flavor blends with the spicy kick and the spreading aroma, creating a sensation that is both powerful and balanced. This shows that Chinese cuisine impresses not only with its spiciness, but also with its depth of flavor. Can you feel that difference? We have little more to say. We hope you enjoy the rest of the video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Which dish impressed you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments.
做法十分考到成都进入室内，没想到短短几年时间，这一山间美味就在成都风靡出来。是69元，可以要求整只兔子包装，也可以要求现场撕碎了包装。
老板，我拍一下您的美食啊。做鸡鸡是吧？
Welcome back to the channel, where we explore everyday food stories from around the world. In this video, we continue our journey exploring Chinese street food, where food is not just about flavor, but also about daily habits and life. Let's begin. At the beginning of the year, Chongqing holds the Hot Pot Festival as a distinctive culinary tradition. Bright red hot pots attract people to gather, eat, and chat at the start of the year, In remote areas, people rush across the river by ferry to catch the early morning market. Each household brings their own produce, contributing to the lively atmosphere of the first day of the year. These pancakes are made from rice flour, poured into molds, and then folded into a triangle shape. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, they are usually eaten hot right out of the pan. You can often find them in the mornings at markets or food courts.
这样一份霉豆腐卖25元。
我们吸引的是3麦鸡精过吃的。
Would you dare try a dish that not everyone will easily accept at first?
这个咋卖啊
？58一斤。
The pig intestines are carefully cleaned, cut into bite-sized pieces, and stir-fried with spices over high heat. The texture is chewy, the flavor is rich, not visually appealing, but it leaves a lasting impression.
一样是不是？
Meat-filled fried dumplings are a familiar choice in Chinese cuisine. Did you know? The outer shell is golden brown, and the inside is soft and fragrant. When you bite into it, the aroma spreads immediately. These cakes are very popular during peak hours, filling enough to replace a full meal. It's not just a competition, but also an occasion for the community to gather, wear traditional clothing, and preserve the long-standing values of the steppe. Horse racing is the most prominent event, where resilient horses and young riders race through the open space with only wind and hooves. The race isn't about winning or losing, but about honoring tradition and the deep bond between humans and horses. A very popular drink for children, and sometimes adults enjoy it too. The ingredients are simple, milk and ice. But this drink captivates many with its mild sweetness and smooth shaved ice. Delicious, and especially suitable for hot days. Simple, refreshing, and easy to enjoy without much thought. Have you ever tried a dish whose aroma made you stop in your tracks? Grilled eggs, prepared on the spot, hot and slightly charred on the outside. Just eggs with a little seasoning, slow grilled over medium heat. The richness spreads gently, the aroma gradually increasing with each heat layer. Simple, but very appealing. We don't need elaborate experiences. Sometimes, just standing still and observing is enough. The big butt sheep in Xinjiang, with their gentle appearance and thick wool covering them, make you want to linger and admire them for longer. A relaxing visit, but leaving a pleasant feeling long after you leave.
困了就这样，我尝一下就。
Lachmann pasta is usually eaten hot, when the noodles still retain their perfect chewiness. Each spoonful is pulled up, the long noodles coated in a rich, thick sauce. The noodles and sauce blend together, each strand absorbing the flavor, making it incredibly addictive. No need for elaborate presentation, just the delicious taste is enough. So, does this simple dish leave a lasting impression on you? Here's another suggestion for a dish that can fill you up on cold, windy days. Lamb bibimbap is a very worthwhile recommendation. The lamb is stir-fried until hot, mixed with white rice and rich seasonings, providing a warm and satisfying feeling. Not overly complicated, but enough to leave diners satisfied with every spoonful. The Lantern Festival illuminates the space with bright lights, creating a warm and harmonious atmosphere. The Anka dance has a traditional feel, with lively rhythms and movements that convey wishes for good luck. It sounds familiar, but the preparation is quite unique. Rice cakes are stir-fried with chives and meat, evenly coated in sauce when quickly tossed in a hot pan. Each piece is chewy, fragrant, and very satisfying. Although it's a simple dish, it leaves a distinct and memorable taste.
新家人吗？
肯定是
啊，
旅游吧。哦，
我就
工作。
对对，太好吃的，这边好吃的太多了。
上海那边消费水平比较高。
当然了。
This dish helps to counteract the richness of rich foods, providing a lighter and more balanced flavor. Black jelly with coconut milk. The slight bitterness of the jelly is balanced by the creamy richness of the coconut. A dessert that cools both body and mood. The Guangzhou Light Festival transforms the city into a dazzling spectacle at night, with lights and technology blending seamlessly throughout. This is an opportunity for locals and tourists alike to stroll through and experience Guangzhou in a completely different way. Made by hand, dropped into oil, and fried until golden brown and crispy. Crispy on the outside, firm on the inside. Cuisine is not just about flavor, but also about the everyday moments and rhythm of life behind each dish. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to the channel to support us on our future endeavors.
猪肉吗？瘦肉。人呢？黄皮是什么东西？
我做的咯，黄皮酱。
啊。